The brains. So I exercise, I work out, sort of sometimes. More than I would if I didn't know how good it was for me and my ADHD brain. There are a lot of reasons to exercise, and we've heard probably all of them, health related, but also brain related. Exercise is really helpful for the ADHD brain. It helps with focus and emotion regulation and may even help grow your brain. It's good stuff. I personally tried a lot of different types of exercise in an attempt to figure out like what is the best type of exercise for me and my brain, and how do I get myself to actually do it? And I wanted to share about that journey because the answer was unexpected. So first of all, really quickly, why is exercise so helpful for ADHD? It boosts neurotransmitters, the same neurotransmitters that are involved in stimulant medication. I did a whole episode about that here. I'm also currently reading, there's updated research, which I will link to in the description below. I'll probably do a more scripted lecture style episode about this at some point. But in the meantime, I wanted to share my personal experience because I think that that's valuable too. I would also love to hear yours. What is your experience with exercise as someone with ADHD? Like, what do you notice personally that it does for you, that it does for your brain, and how long do those effects last? In high school, I was told by, I don't know, some doctor, if you're struggling with school, because I was overloaded, having trouble doing my homework, having trouble staying on top of everything. He was like, well, then you should drop swim team. Even in high school, even before I really understood my ADHD, even before I understood the impact of exercise on the ADHD brain, I looked at him like he was like off his rocker. I was like, no, that's the thing that helps me. I tried out for cheerleading, and the person I tried out with got on the cheerleading team. I did not. Volleyball, nope. I did get on the soccer team, but I don't remember ever playing a game. So I'm not really sure what happened there. I felt pretty good about the swim team. I was fast. I liked that kind of, I'm on a team, but I'm still doing my own thing. But the relay races were hard for me because I would get stuck in and my coach would be like, great, you're doing butterfly at the end of this relay. And I'd be like, cool. I am immediately disqualified because I am not very coordinated. And eventually I begged her to take me off. I'm like, please don't do that. Like, just put me on my own races. Like, I don't want to mess up anybody else's score. I've done fencing classes in college and ballet. I did some martial arts. I learned yoga sometime around in college too. It was boring and frustrating for me sometimes, but I noticed it helped me be able to sit in difficult emotions better. When I'm doing yoga regularly, I'm more mindful, I'm more present, I'm more able to sit with distress. And restorative yoga is something that I'm currently doing a lot of because it's all that I have the energy for. I talk more about it in this video, but restorative yoga is great because it's like a glorified nap. Like, you just put a bunch of props around you, you get into a pose, and you just stay there. I would say restorative yoga is the only thing that I have ever found as someone with ADHD that allows me to completely let go. I don't know if it's my association where I went to restorative yoga and learned it at a really nice studio that I loved, that it was at a time in my life when I really needed it, and there were the candles and I don't know, it was just a really nice environment. I have positive associations with it. I did a lot of stuff like elliptical. I was an actress, and that's what you did. They were like, just go run, go be on an elliptical. It was hard to get myself motivated to do it. Running outside, I liked better because there's novelty, but getting myself to go outside and go for a run was always really hard. There was always something else that I'd rather be doing. I loved the way that I felt after I went for a run. And I do know a lot of people with ADHD who do like running because the endorphins and the neurotransmitters, like the boost is so great. And research does support that, right? Like, aerobic activity is really great for the ADHD brain. I did strength training. As someone with ADHD, there were so many times that I didn't feel like a capable human, that being able to like lift a weight and getting that immediate feedback of like, cool, I'm doing a thing that's hard, that's objectively hard, that other people can't necessarily do. That felt really good. It was good for my self-esteem. I feel like that strength was also just helpful because I am a clumsy person. If I tripped and fell, like, I could catch myself. Oh, I've heard from this community, Ring Fit. Eventually the novelty wore off, but it was really great for a while. Video game-based exercises. Someone suggested Beat Saber. Actually, a lot of you suggested Beat Saber. Having something that gets your heart rate up, something aerobic, as well as something that's cognitively challenging, seems to be like the sweet spot. Beat Saber would definitely fall into that. I've tried group classes, Zumba or yoga group classes, different types of group classes, because I don't have to think about what I need to do. I just show up and do it. And there's that accountability there. There's some social aspect to it. That's always been really great for me, but not always the most convenient because the classes happen at times that may not work with my schedule. I really struggled to plan my workouts. And so for a while, I went to a personal trainer. That also got really expensive really quickly and was not the most convenient thing in the world because the trainer that I could afford lived an hour away from me. So I'd have to go an hour to his personal studio and show up and do my workout and then drive an hour home in traffic, right? So it's like, what is going to be good for my ADHD brain? And then what will I actually get myself to do? Which is one of the reasons why I was so grateful for the sponsor of this video when they started working with me years ago. I've been working with Trainwell for years. It's a one-on-one coaching service where they plan your workouts based on your needs, based on your equipment. You plan them for when it works for your schedule. I met with my coach, Darian, over video chat and was honest with her. Like, great, my schedule changed again. My daughter's in daycare now. Now, I keep having to adjust when and how I'm working out because of life. And my Trainwell coach keeps supporting me through that. And so she redid my workouts so that I could start with a slow start, just some gentle stretches, mobility, and then at the end of the workout, do some strength training. So I get to balance my personal goals of feeling strong and fit in my body with my body's need to slow down and rest. That's one of the things I really like about Trainwell is how much they can tailor it to you and your needs. They meet you where you're at with what equipment you have, with the energy you have, with what your life looks like right now. And of course, because I have somebody supporting me through it and planning my workouts and helping me troubleshoot, I'm a lot less likely to give up on it. Trainwell has been a wonderful sponsor of this channel. I've also really, really enjoyed working with them personally and having a trainer to help me plan my workouts and check in with me. It's worked out really well for me. If you'd like to try it out for yourself, I will put the link in the description below. You can go take the quiz, get matched with a personal trainer that's right for you. If for whatever reason you don't feel like it's a good fit, it's really easy to change up your trainers as well. And then after you get matched, you get 14 days free. So check it out. The best that I've ever felt in terms of my mood and focus and all of that was rappelling down a waterfall. It was a guided hike and we went up and rappelled down waterfalls. It was definitely something that got my heart rate up. It was definitely cognitively challenging. I was a little afraid I might die. Halfway down rappelling through waterfalls, I felt amazing. My focus was great. My emotion regulation was great. All of the green time was probably helping. I was feeling proud of myself. I was feeling confident. My brain felt like it was functioning really, really well. Does that mean that rappelling down waterfalls is the best workout for my ADHD brain or your ADHD brain? No, it's not something I can just do every week and definitely not multiple times a week. The benefits of working out on the ADHD brain wear off pretty quickly. It's something that we can't just do once and then now we're good. It's something we need to be able to do again and again and again to support our brain function. The most amazing brain boosting workout in the world is not going to matter if you can't actually do it. Obviously, rappelling down waterfalls is not something I can do on a regular basis. And that's where the second question comes in, right? What's going to be great for my brain? And then how do I get myself to do it? There are things that feel like I should be able to do them, that feel practical, like running, like dancing in my living room or whatever, that I'm not doing. And so it doesn't matter. I've been thinking about it a little bit wrong. It's not what's the best workout for your brain and how do you get yourself to do it? It's the best workout for your brain is the one you will do because exercise benefits the ADHD brain, period. It does not have to be the ideal exercise. It does not have to be the perfect exercise. It does not have to be the right length of exercise. We all want to optimize, right? Optimal isn't the best in terms of what's going to have the most brain boosting benefits. It's what are you going to do? Because any type of exercise is going to be good for your ADHD. If you really want more guidance in that, it's get your heart rate up, add some cognitive challenge, and do it in a way that you're going to do, whether it's because it's fun, whether it's because it's new and novel, whether it's because it's related to a special interest, or it's convenient or works for your schedule, or is something you can do with your toddler, or is something that somebody else will do all of the cognitively heavy planning, boring stuff, and then you just show up and do the fun part. Whatever is going to be most accessible to you, whatever you're going to do, that is the best workout for your ADHD brain because it doesn't matter how good it is if you're not doing it. I have a tendency of feeling bad about myself when I'm not optimizing, when I'm okay, I've got time to work out, but I'm just doing this type of workout. I'm home after dropping my daughter off at daycare and it's a new experience for her. She's upset. I'm upset. I come home and I'm I should be working out, but all I'm doing is restorative yoga. That's okay. There's benefits there too. There's benefits to any kind of workout when you have ADHD. Yeah, that's my 2 cents on that. I just realized like there's something really obvious that I've missed here. Walking my dog. It is movement. It is exercise, but like I walk so slowly. Even though I'm not getting my heart rate up while walking my dog, I'm still getting outside. I'm getting exposed to daylight in the morning when it's helping my circadian rhythm and helping my brain wake up. I'm still getting green time. I'm still getting time to bond with my dog. Like it's still beneficial. And it is a type that I will do because I have a dog and she will not let me not walk her. If you've given up on exercise or if you are in relentless pursuit of the perfect exercise, I really hope that this encourages you to just do what you will do, what makes sense for you to do, instead of trying to make yourself fit into what you're supposed to do. Adapt what you're supposed to do to work for you. Doesn't matter if it's like the ideal way to do it, you're doing it. You found something that works for you. And if you're not sure where to start, like maybe look at some of the things that people are talking about in the comments and think about like, is this something that sounds fun? Is it something that feels doable for you? Is it something where you would have somebody who might do it with you and you can have that accountability? Is it something that's available at your local gym or would be worth signing up for? Is it happening at a time that works for you? I spent so much of my life trying to make myself do what I was supposed to do because that's how I grew up, right? Like you try and do what you're supposed to do. So that's what I did, right? So like letting go of what you're supposed to do when it comes to exercising and looking at like, what will you do when it comes to exercise? By the way, if you're having trouble getting started with any sort of exercise, we have a great video on how to deal with struggles with task initiation, how to get started on things. Yeah, check it out. Thank you to our brain advocates and all our Patreon brains for supporting the work that we do, supporting videos like this, and giving me time to do research deep dives and learn even more about ADHD and stay updated on the research. And thank you to TrainWell for being such a great regular sponsor of this channel. And again, brains, if you want to try TrainWell, the link is in the description. You can get matched with your personal trainer and try it for free for 14 days. Share your personal experience with working out, what works for you. Like, subscribe, click all the things, and I will see you next video. Bye, brains.